What's going on, mortals? Mortal T here, and welcome to How to Tame, a series where I will be covering every tameable dino in Ark, going along with the best way to tame it and going over their abilities or features if they have any. That's a large fish. But first, a smaller disclaimer. All this taming is done on a boosted server, but the taming method is exactly the same that you'd have to use on an official server. But if you're playing on an official server, you should know by now it's going to take you a lot longer to gather the resources and a lot longer to do the taming. But with that out of the way, let's get to what we're going to be taming today. So, what we are going to be taming today, it can be a difficult tame to do. So it involves this, trying to tame a Quetzal. As you can see, I'm just going to highlight it for you. Quetzal is a female one. So that is what we're going to be attempting to tame. I'm not going to be attempting, I'm going to do it. And there are several ways to do this. And I mean several. If you're playing on a PvP server, on an official server, it'll probably be quite easy, especially if you have tribe mates, you've got pteranodons. Pick someone up with a pteranodon, maybe multiple people, and then go next to the Quetzal, and the people that are getting carried, just fire your tranks into the Quetzal, and the people driving the flyers can follow it. That is probably the easiest way to do it on an official server with tribe mates. But trying to tame one of these solo can be somewhat difficult, but there are several ways to do it. So the first and more common way that people might know about, because it's been in long time use for a while now, is to get an Argent and to get a Scorpius, pump the melee damage on the Scorpius, then pick the Scorpion up with the Argent, fly up next to the Quetzal. As long as the Scorpion is set to aggressive, the Scorpion will hit the Quetzal with its trank sting, and you'll have to keep doing that over and over again. But because of the fly nerf, the Argents have got really slow, and not many people use that method anymore because it's going to take you extremely long to do it. The other way is that you can use a Tapejara with its saddle, because its saddle has multiple seat options. You can take a passenger seat on the Tapejara, and you can use this command that I'm doing right here to make it move or make it attack. So you could do that and go boom like that. Oh crap. It's attacking and it's dead. So yeah, that kind of attack. Okay? And now everything's... I need to get something to attack. Oh crap. Everything attack. Everything just attack. Oh god. Oh god. I said stop, yeah? Stop. Everything's supposed to be on passive. And everything's just going to attack now. So that was a bit of a mistake. I can still spawn another one in. Don't be worried about that. So yeah, that is the way to do with the Tapejara. Now, I can't show you because I haven't actually got a Tapejara here, which is a bit unfortunate. But that is another way. Now, my Griffin is up there. My Pelagornis should go up here as well. I don't know where it is. Pelagornis... It's probably lost. Okay, there it is. It's not too far. So they are the most common ways to do it. Okay, this is really slow. But there have been other attempts to solo tame a Quetzal in different ways. So jumping from a bird or pteranodon or a flyer really high up, and you've got multiple parachutes. Because you are really high up next to the Quetzal, you can hit it with tranks and slowly follow it. And while you have your flyer following you, that is another way. Now, there was a grappling method that I don't believe works anymore. But it used to be the way. There is a way that I haven't tested, and I don't know whether or not to do it. Right, okay. First of all, we're going to... well, I don't think that would work, though. No, okay. Anyway, my idea was, if you got a Tapejara and you are in the passenger seat, if you get your hands on these type of darts, these pheromone darts, these darts make everything aggressive towards that creature. So I'm wondering, if you hit your Tapejara with one of those darts, would the Quetzal attack your Tapejara, giving you the ability to trank it? Because it's basically the same, but the opposite way around, where your Tapejara would attack the Quetzal. But that's not really the best method. You don't want to attack the Quetzal you're going for. So you might as well have to try that out and let me know if that works. But the way I am going to do this is a way that is now possible because of a new-ish creature that came with a new map. There we go. We've got another Quetzal in. Going really high. And yes, that is the Griffin. I think the Griffin is probably the best way to try and solo tame a Quetzal. Because the Griffin is fast and you have the ability to draw weapons on its back. It makes it a really good mount overall. So that means you can get up high. You can actually switch between third person and third person. You just put your gun away. Where did this Quetzal go? Here it is. So all we have to do is get up to the Quetzal, and because you can stop like mid-air with the Griffin, let's turn a bit. I missed. Here we go. See, now you've hit it, it's going to fly away. But the Griffin is pretty darn fast, so it can keep up. Then, once it's sort of lost aggression or something, and it starts flying slow again, just pull out your weapon and hit it. Now that did hit, it come up with a damage indicator. Okay, there we go, it's flying. Now if you don't know, there's always been an existing glitch with the Quetzal. And the glitch, it's not a dangerous glitch, it's nothing like that. It's just a glitch where the Quetzal will always return to a point on the map at 50-50 coordinates. It'll always try and go back to those coordinates on the map, which is 50-50. So it's usually where the volcano is on the island, but it's usually like the middle of the map. So well, I'm following the Quetzal here. I got it again. Now this is a 150, so I don't know how many darts this is going to take. But as you can see, I'm doing pretty darn easily following it with the Griffin and firing. I missed it. We can get it right up close to it if we really want to. Hit it. It's flying away. We can follow it. Oh, and it's down. Okay, let's drop the weapon. Oh, and we're actually safe. Thank God. So yeah, that is the way I prefer to tame, is with the Griffin. I don't think it's the easiest way possible. So, what do we need to tame the Quetzal once we have got it down? I'm actually stuck. So, its favourite kibble is Rex kibble. And I have got some on me. If you'll let me put it in. Can I access your inventory, please? So here we go. Rex kibble in its inventory. We just gotta wait for it to eat now. So if you can get your hands on some Rex eggs, you can make the kibble. So what you're going to need is 1 Rex egg, 1 long grass, 1 prime meat jerky, 2 medjool berries, and 3 fibres, which can be cooked in the cooking pot or the industrial cooker. But if you can't make the kibble, it is a carnivore, so it'll eat any type of meat. So I'm going to list off the meats for you. Wait there, I just saw something. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Why did that Diplo come and wreck what I had going? Why, oh why, oh why? Let's try and do this again. This is stupid. Why did that Diplo come and attack me? That was weird. And why is that Bronto like knocked out? That's weird as well. Right, we're gonna have to do this again. Let's try and do this a bit faster though. 1. Where are you gonna fly off to? And you get higher. Higher, 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 higher. 2. I'm pretty sure I hit my own thing with that, I'm not too sure. Oh, what? That should have been a headshot. I'm trying to do this quickly as I possibly can. Try and get it down, trying to get it tamed. Because I don't know why in the world that Diplo came and just decided to try and... There we go, and it's down. So that's how simple it really is. I just think I find it so much goddamn easier with the Griffin. Right, now. Kibble. Now I can't really see nothing because this is in the woods, which is kind of unfortunate. But anyway, like I was saying, you don't have to use the kibble. It is a carnivore, so it will eat any type of meat. I'm going to list the meats out as I usually do, in the order that they are best effective. So, the best one is now raw mutton, then raw prime meat, cooked lamb chops, cooked prime meat, raw prime fish meat, raw meat, cooked prime fish meat, cooked meat, raw fish meat, and cooked fish meat, in that order. I gotta be careful. It's on the side of a mountain. And food is going down, but very slowly. Why is that going down so slow for? Anyway. We just gotta wait for it to tame. And it's starting to get dark. This isn't good, man. This is not good. I can barely see my Quetzal as it is. Ah, crap, it's going to get really dark. And there we go. Now we cannot see a single thing. Thank you, Ark. Oh, God. Right. Here we go. This is a bit better. Can actually... That is night vision? Here we go. This is supposed to be night vision. And I've got the thing on it as well. So it's eaten 1 and it's gone up roughly well, it has gone up 46.3%. What's that? A parasaur. I really like this, how it outlines every creature. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's the Bronto. That seems to be down on the beach for some reason. I don't know why that is. I don't know what knocked it out. We've got... Is that an Argent? No, that's a Pteranodon. You should always try and look out for your surroundings, because the Quetzal is pretty vulnerable at the moment. It is down. And as I am in the forest, there's loads of creatures that live in the forest. I don't know where I'm going with this. But let's just go through the rest of the information that we have on the Quetzal. So, obviously, the Quetzal is rideable, so you can get a saddle for it. But you can get two types of saddle for it. You can get the normal saddle, which you unlock at level 76. Or you can get a platform saddle for it, which you unlock at level 97. So that's pretty high up for both of the saddles. But other than that, why would you really get a Quetzal? Well, because it's one of the biggest flyers there is. It's got good carry rate, it's got good health, stuff like that. And with the platform saddle, you can actually build a base on it. So yeah. So you could have like a flying base where you could move from one side of the map to the other, and you wouldn't have to do nothing apart from getting your Quetzal and fly there. Come on. This Quetzal's going to be really close now. Pretty sure it's like eating 2, yeah. So we've still got 100% taming efficiency. But yeah, if you've got the platform saddle, you can make it into a fishing Quetzal if you really wanted to. You could put a seat on the platform saddle, then you could hover over the water, throw your rod in and just start fishing. Platform saddle, yet again, there's loads of uses for a platform saddle. You can put multiple seats on the platform saddle and make it as some kind of transport for your tribe mates. There's loads of possibilities you could do with Quetzal just because it's a flyer and it has a platform saddle. And the Quetzal is able to pick up a lot of stuff. There we go. I'm going to make the Griffin follow us. Is it in daytime yet? I don't think it has. So I have got the normal saddle right here. Let's put it on. Now we can ride it. Yo. Follow me, man. Now we're out. Now, one good thing about the Quetzal, you can stand on its back, so you've got no worries about falling off. It is slightly daytime, which is pretty good. Its speed is alright, it's not the best, but what you expect for a big flyer. Oh, crap. Let's fly up. Get out of my way, Griffin. So let's just get some meat. The one. Okay, I was going to search for something, but I keep forgetting that its speed is not too good. So boom, boom. Let's get some meat for it. That's all we need. And boom. So like I was saying, the Quetzal can pick up a lot of stuff like Ankies, Dodics, and harvesters like that. So if you pick a Dodic up in its claws or whatever, you can go near rocks and the Dodic will swing and gather up stone like that. You can do the exact thing with the Anki as well. You can pick it up, go next to metal nodes, and where's my Griffin? And the Anki will gather metal. I don't know where my Griffin is. I don't know where it is. Okay, whatever. I think it's got stuck somewhere. I didn't say stop following me. Oh, there it is. Okay, whatever. So that is the Quetzal, and the best way to tame it. Like I said, there are multiple ways, but I think the best way is, if you have a griffin, stick with it and go and do it. And the good thing about the griffin, you can transfer it to different maps. So you don't have to stick it just on Ragnarok, you can transfer it to different maps, which makes it a really good flyer to have. But anyway, Moors, that is it. That is all the information about the Quetzal, and if you found it informative and if it helps you out in any way, don't forget to show that like button. Who's boss? By punching it in the face. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button. And as always, mortals, don't forget to share it with your family and your friends and around the world. That is it. I am Mortal T, and I am out.